everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be doing another one of my sort of like cook dinner with me segments. I am still in like self-isolation quarantine, I guess you could say, with my whole family, so that is why I'm filming these videos. So hopefully you guys can try these at your house and make them for your family as well. We're making pulled pork sandwiches with coleslaw. I have all my meat ingredients right here because I need to get started on this first because this is gonna cook for a very long time in order to get it to sort of fall apart and be really tender. I got this huge chunk pork shoulder blade roast. This thing is gigantic. I'm gonna start by cutting off the fat, and now I'm gonna start cutting it into medium chunks. It's about this big. I'm gonna add it into my bowl. Now I'm going to move on to making the rub. This is where a ton of the flavor comes from. It's super simple. It's only 5 ingredients. I'm gonna show you exactly how to do it. I'm gonna start with 2 tablespoons of light brown sugar. This is gonna balance out all of the savory, make it a little sweet. Now we're gonna need 1 tablespoon of paprika. It's super vibrant and absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna get a good tablespoon of that in there. This is gonna give it a really nice color and a little bit of smokiness. Now we're gonna do 2 teaspoons of salt. It helps bring out the flavor of the other ingredients and the meat, as well as seasoning it well, you know, and making it not bland. And then we're gonna do a ½ teaspoon of black pepper. And lastly, 1 tablespoon of onion powder. Our rub is done. I'm gonna give it a good little mix. When you're done, your rub should look like this, with as few clumps as possible. And now we are going to dump this on our pork shoulder. Now I'm gonna go in with clean hands and mix this rub all together. You wanna make sure it covers every single bit of that pork shoulder. And then wash your hands. Usually my family makes this in an Instant Pot, pressure cooker, whatever you wanna call it. There's a setting that allows you to brown vegetables, meats, whatever, so we get a really nice caramelization on the outside of the shoulder. Then we add in the rest of the sauce ingredients and yada yada, we cook it up like that. So our Instant Pot is actually broken right now, so we're gonna be using a crock pot. We're gonna be trying it out. We're not gonna get that caramelization, but it's still gonna be super helpful. I can dump everything in and just let it be. So now we're gonna let this sit for about 15 to 30 minutes. While that's happening, we're gonna move on to the barbecue style sauce that we're actually gonna cook the pork shoulder in. First up, 4 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce. I'm putting this directly into the slow cooker because I'm not browning my meat in here, so I don't have to wait to use the sauce to deglaze the pan. We're just gonna cook it right on in here. Next, we need a ½ teaspoon of garlic salt, right in there. This is a big one. We need 1 cup of yellow mustard. This is where it gets that sort of tangy flavor. A cup of yellow mustard goes in. I know this seems like a lot, but trust me, it adds a ton of flavor. You're gonna want this in there. Next up, a ¼ cup of light brown sugar. Again, this is gonna sort of balance out all of that savory we've got going on. You wanna add that sort of sweet, smoky flavor right in here, ¼ cup. Next, we need 3/4 cup of apple cider vinegar, again with the tang. This is a super tangy pulled pork recipe. I absolutely love it. We do fresh coleslaw. We do sort of like a sweet hamburger bun. It's amazing. Right in here. Now we need 2 tablespoons of chili powder for a little bit of heat. 1 teaspoon of black pepper. 1 tablespoon of liquid smoke. This stuff is gonna make it super, super smoky. Right off the bat, it just smells like a campfire, in a good way. Almost done. 2 tablespoons of butter, right in there. And lastly, 1 teaspoon of soy sauce for that really nice umami flavor. Cool, I'm gonna give this a whisk. I'm actually gonna turn this on high just to sort of help melt the butter. This is what our sauce looks like. There's a little bit, that piece of butter still needs to melt. I'm gonna add in all of my pork shoulder. And then I'm just going to let it cook on low for 8 hours. And then, oh shoot, that's a long time. We're gonna eat dinner at 8 o'clock. So I made this too late in the day. And if I cook it on low for 8 hours, we won't be eating dinner until after 8 o'clock. So I'm gonna cook it on high for probably like 4 hours. I'll check it. And then I can either continue cooking it on high or I'll finish it off cooking it on low. So I will come back to you when it's cooked. So I'll see you in a few hours. Hi guys, welcome back. I've sort of been checking on my pork for a while now. I would say it's been in there maybe on high for 4 hours and low for 2 or 3 or so. It's already sort of falling apart, which is what you want. Uh-oh, it's fogging up my lens. I'm gonna shred this up with 2 forks and then add it back into our slow cooker. All right, things are happening. Dogs are here. All right, last step, well, not really the last step. We're almost done. The last thing we actually have to assemble is the coleslaw. All right, we had a little vlog malfunction. My memory card was being all weird. So we're gonna get back to all of this. It's getting kind of late. I fed the dogs, so they stopped barking. I dealt with the memory card stuff, and now it's getting dark and everyone's getting hungry, so I gotta speed this up real fast. All right, you guys, I've got my final coleslaw with the carrots and the red cabbage and green cabbage. I made a simple little dressing with lemon, mayo, salt, pepper, super easy. I'm going to give this a little mix. All right, you guys, I created a little dinner station. We've got our coleslaw right here, our beautiful pulled pork. We've got plates, forks, and then some sandwich buns that we're going to toast. I'm about to bring my family inside and we are going to enjoy our dinner out on our deck because it is sunny and beautiful in Washington right now. I'm so excited. If you want to try this recipe, the link will be in the description box. Go check it out. And if you bake this one or any of my other recipes, please tag me on social media or email me. I would love to see what you guys are cooking up. I hope you're all staying safe and healthy, and hopefully these recipes will cure some of your quarantine self-isolation boredom. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, everybody. Mwah.